Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to the Turn My City Up podcast, bro. We got another guest. I told you I had another guest coming on real soon, bro. My
Mm-hmm.
boy Flex, what's going on, brother?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, baby. I've been waiting for it. I've been waiting
Yes,
for it. Man, you know you family, dog.
you already know.
Turn up. Let's go.
Yeah, how you feeling, man? We started off a little slow in some people's eyes because you know what I'm saying we was down. Our first three games was down big. To be honest, we came back in
Yeah.
the Kings one, but how you feeling? So we got two blowout wins. To be honest, two in a row.
Yeah.
Like, how you feeling now about how the team
Yeah.
looking right now?
I'm feeling good, bro. Like real talk. I'm gonna
Hmm.
keep it 100, man. I feel really good about this basketball team, and here's why, man. Like, so you nailed it, right? The first three. The Sacramento game was a nice comeback.
Hmm.
And then, honestly, bro, the Clippers and Denver game, knowing the situation, knowing the injuries, I'm like, yo,
Yeah,
those are L's. Those are road games.
two
With
tough
this
teams.
with this new squad, Keys, it's like you could just
Hmm.
look at you keep it a bug. Look at the spreads. Like
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
you come into a game, as a 10-point underdog,
Yeah.
chances are you're gonna have a rough night that night with this team, with this young team. So I'm thinking
Yeah.
Denver and LA. I'm sorry, LA and Denver are L's. So I'm taking those.
Right.
The two, honestly, bro, we two bounces away. We are two bounces
Yes.
away, bro, from being 5-2. Real
Yes.
talk.
For
You know what I'm
sure.
saying? Like,
Hmm.
and so I said I want this team to be a 500 team.
Hmm.
Um,
I said the
if
same thing.
they that you know what I'm
Uh huh.
saying? You
Hmm.
young, you building. I say 500, and if it walk like a duck and it quack like a duck, man, don't call it a dog. It's a duck,
Right.
right? You got
Yeah.
whatever's in front of you. It is, man. And here's what I
Yeah.
will say: they go in tomorrow and beat Golden State, and Golden State they 4-4. Last
Hmm.
time I checked, that's a 500 team through 8 games,
Exactly. Yeah.
and they
Exactly.
haven't had a healthy roster yet. They haven't played with their
Yeah.
full deck. So I'm
Yeah.
feeling good, man. I'm feeling good
Hmm.
about this squad. They learning. They getting better.
Yeah, for sure. I was saying the same thing. Like, I didn't do multiple of my videos even before the season. I didn't really do no like record prediction, but I kept telling
Prediction,
people
yeah.
I was like, we ain't gonna be trapped like all these outlets saying we gonna win maybe 25 games or 30
Yeah.
games. I'm like, hell no. I said
Nah,
they
they crazy.
wilding.
They
And I was
crazy.
like, I said the same thing in my video I had made yesterday. Like, I said, bro, I see us being like 500. And like you said, we go win tomorrow, we 500 team, and we ain't even seen what the like real projected starting lineup gonna be. Like, we haven't seen the what is it gonna be? Book, Jalen, Dylan,
That's
Ryan, and
right.
Mark. We ain't even seen like that five yet, and they
That's
still
right.
looked as good as they did.
And you ain't even seen Mark at a full time center spot yet. He was third start.
Yeah,
Like, you
yeah,
know what I'm saying? The
yeah.
first couple he's coming off the
Mm-hmm.
bench. So Mark
Yeah,
is getting integrated slowly.
right.
Jalen's on his way back. Dylan's getting better. You haven't seen a full deck, but we somehow, some way, they got a chance to be 500 tomorrow at 4-4. And like I said, man, like I'm always gonna be positive, man. Couple bounces,
Right.
bro. Couple bounces. One
No, for
bounce in
sure.
that Utah game. One bounce in that Memphis game.
I swear,
And
man.
bang, you 5-2. You third in the
Exactly.
West,
Right.
and people are like, "Oh shit!" Like, yeah, no,
Right.
man. Like
Mm-hmm.
this team is going. I think Jordan Oz doing a great job.
Yeah, I
I
like
think,
them already.
yeah, Jordan's doing a great job. If you look at the defense, if you go into the advanced, and I'm not that guy. I'm gonna make it clear.
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah,
knows
me
this. I'm
too.
not an
Yeah, the same.
advanced stat
We're
guy.
the same.
I'm a hooper, dog.
Yeah,
I'm a hooper from
exactly.
New York, from Jersey. I
Exactly.
don't
What you
play with
doing?
dudes. Yeah, I don't play with dudes. I play with a McDonald's All American, bro. That
Right.
if they had advanced analytics, he would have been one of the worst players. But
Right.
you knew every night he was the best player on the court. His jump shot
Yeah.
wasn't consistent, but he was an
Right.
All American point guard, and he became McDonald's All American MVP. So
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like the analytic stuff, I enjoy it and I use it as a point of reference, but it ain't what I rock with. But I will say this: the advanced
Mm-hmm.
analytics are showing that this defense is trending towards being a top 10 defense.
Yes.
Like it's slowly but
Right.
surely trending in that direction, right? So Jordan's doing a great job. I think we gotta talk about Book's doing an incredible job of
Yeah.
being a leader.
My
And there's some
dog.
stuff I gotta get off my chest
Yes,
with
sir.
some cats, man. Like I got it,
Yeah.
I know I'm here talking with my G right now. It's family. So
Yes,
I
sir.
gotta get some stuff off my chest because
Yes, sir.
I'm seeing something, Keys.
Mm-hmm.
And today I'm doing this little flex tour, right? I'm gonna jump over
Right.
some other pods, but it's perfect that you the first guy I'm with.
Right.
One, because I got mad love and respect for you, and two, it's
What's
long
up?
overdue, and three, we got unfinished business. We got to do some more talking after this is done because there's some stuff coming down the pipe. But so
Already know.
I appreciate you, G,
Mm-hmm.
for reaching out and get me on here. But I will say this: I'm seeing some things, brother, and it's
Mm-hmm.
good. I'm seeing some things, brother,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna tell you. And if you give me a minute, this how I'm gonna break this down.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm watching this basketball team, and you know, in the bill, you can see the hat, right?
Yeah.
I'm a God fan man, right?
Yes, sir.
Jesus
I'm already
comes
knowing.
first, right? You
For
already
sure.
know.
For sure.
So you know, you think at the biblical times, right?
Mm-hmm.
They track time A.D. and B.C., right? Right,
Mm-hmm.
Año de Dios and before Christ, right?
Yep.
That's what they did, right?
Right.
Um, I'm tracking. I got a little time track with the sons that I call BB,
Mm-hmm.
not BC, but BB.
BB.
You know what BB is?
What's that? What we
BB
going
is
on?
before bubble.
Right.
Okay,
Right. Yeah.
real talk. That's how I track. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
this was what the BB sons look like,
Yeah. For
and the
sure.
BB sons look like a lot like this team.
Yeah. That's a fact.
Before the bubble, right?
Mm-hmm.
Before the bubble and before Ricky Rubio. You
Yeah.
had a young DeAndre Ayton, you had a young Mikal Bridges, you had a
Mm-hmm.
young Cam Johnson, and you had a guy that was ready to take on the world in Book.
Right.
And they were still losing games, and they were
Mm-hmm.
still getting their heads beat in. And they were
Mm-hmm.
still having, they'll have one performance where it's be like, oh, these guys got potential. And then you'll have two or three where you're like scratching your head, like, damn, dog.
Right.
When is Cam going to get consistent? When is Mikal going to be a secondary scorer? When is DA going to learn his role?
Right.
And then it happened, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And then it happened. And I'm looking at this squad and I'm saying, this reminds me of the BB Sons, right? You got
Yeah.
Oso growing. You got Ryan Dunn consistently starting to have confidence in the three,
Yeah. For
right?
sure.
You got Colin Gillespie that's giving you flashes of a really good point guard.
Mm-hmm.
You got Mark Williams, who's now
Yeah.
starting to figure out what I can do with this squad, right?
Right.
And when they're on, my brother, that's when the game opens up for Book, right? So
Yeah.
I'm sitting here and I'm like, that other piece, like with that BB Suns team, the four bubbles team before bubble Suns, they
Right.
needed Chris, right?
Right.
The difference is, man, you might have them two guys sitting in street clothes right now.
No, for sure. Yeah, exactly.
You might have them in street clothes,
You get
Brody.
two of
So
them.
that's
Yeah.
right. That's right. So everybody need to chill a little bit. Chill out a
Yeah,
little
for
bit. How you
sure.
seeing it though? What do you? Am
Nah,
I
I
tripping?
agree. Nah,
Am I tripping?
nah, I'm with you. I'm glad you had
Okay.
brought up the defense too at the top 10 thing because a lot of people think I was trolling. Like I said, people, y'all know y'all that watch this channel in the vids. Like I had like 4 or 5 vids like from the preseason when I said, hey, this defense, like best case scenario could be a top 10 defense because I've always been the dude that's where I'm like, if you got wings and athleticism, then you get actual bigs where they can protect that rim. First of all, they're gonna clean up a lot, even if guys is getting beat, but it's gonna get harder to beat us because we actually got wings. We ain't had that in a minute since McHale and all them. So I was saying,
Right.
then the defense gonna look like that, and that was me not even bringing up the fact like that the young, the rooks ain't even playing like that. We get to bring them along strongly, and that was part of the reason I was saying it. And they ain't even playing yet.
They ain't even playing
And
yet.
they're not even playing
Peace.
yet. So I'm like the defense, like the athleticism, and I was like you said how we might have like two of those guys, in street clothes. I was like speaking on the athleticism, like Mark and Ryan athleticism already like in the starting lineup, like jumps off the screen.
Yeah.
And those guys are athletic. And I was
Yeah.
telling people, I was like, bro, we think like all these guys we got is athletic. Like Jalen Green is like a tier 1 type of athlete.
All right,
Like
so stop that.
he's
Hold on.
different.
No. Stay right there. Stay right there.
Right.
I want you to continue, dog, because you're cooking.
Mm-hmm.
But stay right there.
Mm-hmm.
So when they made the Jalen deal, I did a bunch of shows and network. I was on TV, radio, positive. I had like 2 weeks of just nonstop having this
Yeah.
conversation. And everybody was down on the deal. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, guys, y'all do realize, to your point,
Mm-hmm.
as far as guard athleticism in the NBA,
Mm-hmm.
here's your tier.
Mm-hmm.
Ja Morant, Jalen Green.
Exactly.
That's the tier.
Exactly. That's
I
what I
mean,
tell
these
people.
are two of the most
Tier
freakiest
1 athlete,
athletes,
man.
right?
Yes.
And you ain't seen them yet. You ain't
Mm-hmm.
seen them yet. And you got Dylan coming back. So go ahead, keep cooking. But yeah, as far as
Yes.
athleticism, people need to
Yes.
understand Jalen Green is all world
Yeah, that's
athleticism,
special.
dog. That's
Like I can
special.
say, he's like top of the league type like athleticism, bro. Like he's
Correct.
in that tier 1. And I'm like, bro, we already look real athletic now. When we get him, it's just gonna like that starting lineup. Him, Ryan, Mark, I can't wait to see that, bro. I can't wait
Bro.
to see that.
And
So
and
I
you
agree.
touched on something, Key. You touched on
Mm-hmm.
something. So we're talking about we haven't had a full deck of cards yet. We haven't played one game healthy yet. You
Mm-hmm.
got Jalen with his scoring ability. Let's get back to some facts here.
Yeah.
The number one scorer on the second best team in the West last year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's who Jalen Green is, right?
Facts.
Talk about all the analytics and all the BS you want and all
Yeah.
the advanced numbers.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
dude was the leading scorer on the second best team in the West.
Mm-hmm. That
You
means
got
something.
that means something. You
Mm-hmm.
got the best defender, arguably the best defender on the second best team in the West, also in
Mm-hmm.
street clothes with him,
Right.
right? So you bringing in two top tier guys that have a established NBA skill set, and we
Yeah,
haven't
for
seen
sure.
them yet. Now, the
Mm-hmm.
beautiful thing that you just touched on too is that not only are you building the core right now and learning how to play without them and giving people confidence, but when they get back, mission number one is continue to work with Malawatz,
Mm-hmm.
Fleming,
Mm-hmm.
Brea, right?
For sure.
So it's I'm gonna say one thing. I keep hearing people say you gotta play the rooks, man. I gotta
Mm-hmm.
see man. I gotta see Fleming, I gotta see Brea, I gotta see this,
Mm-hmm.
right? I'm gonna tell you something, dog. As a coach, I was a coach, athletic director, trainer, I hooped. I'm a
Mm-hmm.
father too. Okay.
Right.
The worst thing you can do, the worst thing I could ever do as a coach or a parent is give my player or my child something they don't deserve yet and then
Right.
watch them crash and burn.
Right.
Straight up.
Yeah, I feel that.
Like there's a reason why I'm not giving my 12-year-old son the keys to the car.
Right.
Like, hey, bro.
Yes, sir. I feel that.
You're not ready yet, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
You're gonna crash and
Right.
burn. You're gonna blow.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna
Mm-hmm.
total the luxury whip, bro.
Right.
And then I'm gonna look and try to blame you. No, bro, you're not ready. So
Right.
there's a reason why there's a reason why we had some of the issues we had with the Josh Jacksons and the Marquise Chris's and the Dragon Benders, right?
Yeah.
You put them out there early to crash and burn. And in this new era, maybe a older era when we were coming up, when I was coming up, there wasn't social media, there wasn't everyday analysis and hyper analysis of these guys.
Killing their confidence.
Exactly, bro. You a hooper. You know what I'm talking about. The worst thing you could do,
mm-hmm.
you can kill a dude's confidence. If he's not
mm-hmm.
ready to play in the NBA and you throw him to the fire, now his psychology is, damn, I thought I was ready, but I'm not. Maybe I'm not good enough. You got to avoid that at all costs. This is why. One more thing, Keith. Okay. I'm sorry. I don't want to talk to you, but I'm a sports guy, bro. Like I'm a football, baseball, basketball shit. I watch hockey. I watch every sport. Right. I consume every sport.
All right.
And I'll tell you something. The NFL, Green Bay Packers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Since 1992, they've had 3 quarterbacks: Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers, and Jordan Love. Okay,
yeah, that's crazy. Yeah,
now since 1992, my bro. That I was a baby
before I was born, man.
Correct.
That's 2 years before I was born.
2 years before you was born, and they've got 3 quarterbacks. And guess what? Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers had to sit down for a long time and watch Brett Favre, and there were people clamoring, Aaron needs to play. And when he finally got his opportunity after sitting and waiting, we saw what he became. Same thing with Jordan Love. Jordan Love had to sit multiple seasons behind Aaron Rodgers. To me, that's the blueprint in the NFL is don't draft a quarterback and throw him to the wolves. Right? Draft a quarterback and let him sit and learn.
Let him learn,
I think the Suns are doing a little bit of that with some of these rookies, and I think people need to chill out because it took Joel 3 years. It took Giannis a couple years.
Yeah,
let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck.
That you didn't change, but because I was even like my take was more so like obviously I want to see them too, but I was also telling people though too. I was like, I'm not saying we got to just throw them out there right now. I was like, I would like to see them sometime this year, so they can learn a little, get some burn. But I was like, it's cool that the Suns not trying to rush it, and that's cool with me. Like I said, eventually we'll see those guys, like you said, and then shoot, man got some good centers to sit behind. Rasheer get to sit watch Dylan, Ryan learn from those dudes. So
exactly.
obviously Kobe Bryant, obviously he get to try to learn from Book, Jalen.
Right. Yeah.
So they all got some good guys.
I thought a name at you that people know in this town very well. And I'm showing my age a little bit. I'm 46. I don't feel 46. Right. I feel 26 though.
Yes, sir.
but I'm gonna show my age a little bit. But the guy that people love in this town, right? 2-time. He's in the building right now. Steve Nash, right?
Yes, sir.
Do some. Not you. I know you know your stuff, right? But I'm a press people.
Yeah.
Yo, go back and do your homework. Like that was my high school class when Steve got drafted. 96. Right. Okay. I was prime time hooping at that point in New York.
Right.
All right. So I remember the kid out of Santa Clara. I also remember that kid couldn't play behind Kevin Johnson and Jason Kidd.
Nope.
I also remember that he would get sporadic minutes, and I also remember that they traded him to Dallas for a draft pick.
Yes.
And it wasn't until he had to sit a couple years, go to Dallas, learn how to play with Dirk, and then come back and become 2-time.
Right.
And so there's enough evidence to show that just throwing them to the wolves ain't the way to go, man. Like, let these guys learn. Man is learning behind some really good centers right now.
For sure.
Like you said, you got Mark, you got Nick, you got Oso.
Right.
He's learning. He's going to take his time to develop. I think that kid's going to be terrific. I think we hit a home run. I think this kid going to be. Yeah. I spoke to a trainer that trained with him in the summer that literally told me, like, yo, bro, this dude's got like Embiid skills.
Yeah,
at 18, special. He could be special. So, but you got to water that seed and let it go. And the same thing with Fleming. Last thing I'll say about Fleming, I keep hearing this. Fleming is behind Livers and Nigel Hayes Davis, right? I keep hearing that, right? No, he's not. No, he's not. He's behind the guys you said.
Right.
He's behind the Ryan Duns and the Royces.
Yeah.
Right? He's behind those guys.
Those type dudes, yeah.
Like, chill out, yo. Like, that's really what's happening. That's not trip because Livers and Nigel getting a couple minutes here or there. You just throwing Fleming into that box. That's not how it works, man.
Right.
But they'll be all right. They'll be all right, bro.
Right. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I agree. My thing is too now. We gotta talk about our boy Book because been arguing already a lot with.
Let's go, baby.
Folks hate and already saying the thing that be irritating me the most is the point guard thing because he's like, to me, Book's just a guard. He ain't a 2 or he ain't just like a 1. He's just like a guard. So it's like,
all right, so hold on. Keep that note, Keith.
Right.
No, don't lose your thought. I'm gonna just tell you something. I said something early in the year. I said, point guard. What is a PG? When we playing ball coming up, and they said you the PG, right? What does it stand for? Point guard.
Point guard.
That don't exist no more. Exist no more. You know what the PG stands for? Playmaking guard.
Yep.
That's what PG stands for now.
Yeah.
Playmaking guard. That's what he is. He's a playmaking guard. Go ahead, my brother.
That's for sure.
Keep cooking.
I've been telling people, like, obviously it wasn't perfect at time where you had to run it last year. Like the years with him and KD, like obviously the Suns, not just him, the Suns as a whole had the turnover issues. So obviously it wasn't perfect. But if people know, like you real Suns fans know before, like when we was terrible, and there was times even then Book was running point guard. People just don't remember that because people wasn't watching us. So he been kind of like building those skills and point guard skills before Chris Paul and all that stuff. Like he's been.
Who was the point guard before Ricky Rubio?
That's what I'm saying. People ain't gonna remember the point guard. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell people. Like people don't realize he was running point. Basically, we had Isaiah Cannon basically playing off ball, bro. Like
correct.
We had stuff like that going on. So he been like ready for. So like obviously it was more so to me obviously the roster construction. To me, those last couple of years than it was like him not being able to be point. And I've always said, for me, everybody notice I say, my thing, I'll just be one Book, like, no matter what, like, be aggressive. And I feel like he has been the last 2 games, but he's still, like, he didn't found, like, that middle ground where he being aggressive. And then him scoring and the threat of him scoring is when he like, okay, now they doing all this He's showing me all this attention. Now I'm gonna, get everybody else involved off the threat of me scoring because they scared of me, going off.
Let me ask you something. I know you hoop. I know you
Yep.
hoop. I know you
For
be
sure.
in the gyms. I know you be in there grinding. I know the
Mhm.
stories. I'm in the streets out here, dog. I hear what's going on. I got invited a whole bunch of times, but I got 3 back surgeries, man. I'm not trying to go chill. I'm not trying to get hurt out there with y'all young dudes, man. But I know you in the gym. I know you in the gym. So I know you hoop. Now I'm gonna tell you, when I was hooping, when I was at the best part of my game, I'm a natural shooter.
Right.
Born out the womb.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you for people that don't understand basketball, like basketball is my life. Okay. I'm gonna tell y'all, when you hear somebody say they weren't taught how to shoot, that's a born shooter. No one taught young me how to shoot. I just got on the court, put the ball up, and the shit was wet.
Right.
Right. That's it. Right? So it's like, okay, those are the born shooters. All right. So now I say all that to say this. Me and you pull up to the gym this weekend. Right? You a big dude. I done seen you. Cass is trying, you get the ball, you trying to get your position. Cass is crowding you, they blitzing you, they trying to take the ball out your hands, right? Your first instinct is gonna be let me dish this off the flex. Flexing in that corner. Flexing in that corner.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
Flex he got the chopper. He got the chopper. Let me get at the flex. Guess what? If Flex go 0 for 5,
right,
you in trouble.
Right.
You in trouble. They gonna be like, yo, I don't believe you. I don't believe you, Keys. I don't believe you, Flex.
Right.
I'm gonna keep doubling you, Keys, so you don't give me open buckets, and I'm gonna make Flex hit a jumper.
Right.
That's basketball 101, bro. Like, so what I'm seeing from Book, and Book is a chameleon. I've been saying this for a long time. I've actually had NBA people back in the day use that word. So he's a chameleon. He will adapt to whoever the team needs him to be, which is what makes him special. That's what makes him one of the most unique players on planet Earth. Is because he can adapt to whatever the coaches and the team needs of him, as opposed to just being a one-trick pony.
Yeah.
Right. But the best version of Book is when the guys around him are making you pay.
Yes.
When Gillespie's making you pay, look at what they did yesterday. San Antonio had the balls to say, they said, okay, we're gonna throw Castle on Book. We think we might not have to double blitz so much. Oh shit, these guys are hitting shots. Now it's too late. Now you in Book's world. Now you 30 and 15, and you're gonna have to take this 20-point L.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
That's the magic. That's the ingredient. And that's something we saw before. There was a time when Mikal didn't make those shots. There was a time when Cam Johnson did not make those fucking shots.
That's facts.
There was a time when DA did not finish at the rim.
Right.
Right. And then they started to. And then you saw Book take a team within 2 games of an NBA Finals, follow that up with 64 wins, and basically put the best basketball product for a 2-3 year span in downtown Phoenix, right?
For sure.
Guys got to chill out, man. Book is playing off the same playbook right now. He's saying, I'm teaching these guys how to play. I'm teaching these guys how to be dependable, confident, and reliable. And when they do, y'all better watch the fuck out.
Yes, for sure. Because
that's what I'm talking about.
I like that he keeps, because I know he's seeing everybody see, like, a lot of the fan base get just like, I don't know, what's the word, just greedy to the point where they just want to see Book score. And I'm like, Book's trying to evolve into, now I'm not saying he ever gonna turn into like a Luka or SGA, but those dudes is doing more than just scoring.
That's right.
And they're like offensive engines, and I think Book is turning in. I think Book looked at that like, I can do that. Yeah. Like, there's no way I can't do that. I know I can do that. I can give you 35 and then give you the assist too, just like these other dudes. So I think people need to realize, like, there's gonna be nights that y'all gonna be frustrated some nights because there's gonna be nights where the guy's not hitting shots and Book gonna keep passing it to him.
That's right.
He's not gonna stop, and y'all gonna get angry.
Because
it's got, but he's gonna keep doing it. He's gonna keep trusting his teammates. And y'all would be frustrated about it, but that's just what he's gonna do. He's not he ain't just gonna start chucking. That's not what he out there to do.
I mean, what are we gonna get out of that, Keith? Like,
we know he can score. Right. And he knows he can score. Like, we just get nothing out of that.
Book can score 40 any night.
Exactly.
Any night he can score 40. But I'm gonna tell you what, if he scores 40, if he averages 40 for the season and they lose 70 games, that dude's gonna go crazy.
Oh yeah, he'll be
So
disgusted.
he don't want that. He don't want that. He
Yeah.
knows that the way to win in the NBA is
Mm-hmm.
to surround yourself with guys. So perfect example back to last night.
Mm-hmm.
Those guys are hitting shots. At some point, you got to think San Antonio called a timeout, and they're
Mm-hmm.
like, "All right, should we blitz? Should we double? Should we trap? Should we crowd?"
Right.
No, hell
Right.
no. These guys are
Nah.
cooking.
Yeah, they're frying. We
They're
wasn't missing.
frying already. Like no. You're gonna now you made your bed. You got to sleep in it. That's
Mm-hmm.
what Book does every game to start the game. He's
Oh, he
trying to set
does.
the bed and tone early. And like you said,
Yes.
some nights these guys aren't going to hit shots,
It's
and he's going to
basketball.
get blood. It's
Mm-hmm.
basketball. But what was it? What was it? I want to say it was Memphis. He had 3 points at the half.
Yeah, something like
He
that.
still
He
ended
started
with
cooking, and he
31.
still ended up cooking. Yeah.
He still ended with 31. And then I
Yeah.
hear people saying, "Oh, he took 2 bad shots at the end." Well, you just forgot the 6 that kept you in the game, though.
Right. Exactly.
He hit 6
For
straight
sure.
fucking jumpers before
Yeah.
that to even give you a chance.
Right.
But you got selective amnesia because you just want 50 points in an 82-0 season. Like, come
Right.
on, guys. Like,
Yeah.
chill, man. That ain't basketball, man. Like,
For
so
sure.
yeah, that's what we at. But listen, I think Book's playing terrific. I think he's playing some of the best ball of his career.
Mm-hmm.
And I think if he continues to sticks to this plan, Keys,
Mm-hmm.
I think people are going to be pleasantly surprised when he gets some
Right.
a little bit of Jalen and a little bit of Dylan and a little bit of I
those
think
guys those are two of the better scorers and shooters on the team.
that's right.
And he really gone.
Last thing I'll tell you on this, Key. I'm sorry, I don't want to. I'm excited, brother. I love talking.
I am
to you,
too,
dog.
bro.
I could do this. I could do this for 2 hours, and I hate that we ain't gonna have 2 hours, but we gonna get on this shit for 2 hours one day.
I already know.
I'm gonna tell you something though. I said this to one of my homies that's in the league. I say, yo, listen, and there's no disrespect to Dylan. I love Dylan. Dylan's my guy, right? No disrespect to Dylan.
Right.
But I told him, I said, bro, Dylan Brooks is a 20-point scorer next to Book.
Right.
Like,
right.
He's a 20-point scorer next to Book.
The amount of shots he gonna get, he could be.
Okay. Now tell me what Jalen's gonna be.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you.
Like the second leader scorer on the Suns is Dylan Brooks. And we know Dylan's not known for his offense. He's a defensive guy. Right. Dylan can score. Dylan's a guard. I remember him in college at Oregon. Like, he can do that, right?
Yeah,
But the point I'm trying to make is, again, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Dylan Brooks is a 20-point scorer and the second leading scorer on the Phoenix Suns today.
Right. Exactly.
As a defensive guy.
Right.
Wait till Jalen gets on the court.
Yeah, I can't wait for Jalen. I know the whole fan base is hyped for Jalen.
Yeah,
which is good because
25,
like how you
25 a night from Jalen. Watch.
Which is good because how you brought up earlier, like I was gonna bring that up too. Like he wasn't getting a lot of that, same support he was at first when the trade first happened. Like there's a lot of people trying to bring up, like you said, the nerds and them calculators trying to bring up, like, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I don't know that Jalen could take better shots or his efficiency can't improve. But I was telling people though he ain't playing with nobody like Book, so that just automatically gonna go up.
There you go.
That automatically gonna go up. Like when that trade first happened, people's, first thing people did was bring up his efficiency. I'm like, his efficiency's like automatically gonna go up because he's not the number one guy no more, getting blitzed by himself and getting trapped like
that's right.
He got Book to help. Like they're gonna have to do it. They're gonna have to do it to both of them at times. That's and that helps him, and it's gonna be a little easy. So
I'll tell you something. I'll tell you something to piggyback on that, and we're gonna go back to football. If y'all don't like that, I give them not you, but understand fan base. I'm a sports guy, right? So it all applies. I'm going back to football. I'm a Minnesota Viking fan. I grew up watching Randy Moss and the Vikings. Okay. And then the Vikings had to trade Randy Moss for cap purposes. They traded Randy Moss to Oakland. Right. Okay. He sucked at Oakland. He's fucking terrible.
Right. Yeah.
Randy Moss was the worst wide receiver in the league analytically with the Oakland Raiders.
Right.
The Patriots got him for a 6th-round pick.
Bro, I remember.
And then he came and scored 900 touchdowns with Tom Brady. So,
it's different, bro.
There you go. Like
situations matter.
It matters. Situations matter. Who's leading you matters. Who's throwing you the ball matters. who you're on the court with as a basketball player in the game of all these games. I look at the World Series the other night, one of the greatest World Series I've ever seen, Dodgers and Blue Jays,
Yeah, that was
right?
nuts.
But I'm a baseball guy. Got two brothers play pro baseball, right? So
Mm-hmm.
that's 9-on-9.
Right.
NFL's 11-on-11. Basketball's 5-on-5, guys. It's
Right.
that one guy next to you, but that Keith next to me gets me an
Right.
open three.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, for sure.
it's a simplistic game and it's not
Right.
calculus. But yeah, it bugs my mind. Like I challenge people: who's the best player Jalen Green ever played with offensively? Talk to me.
Right.
Fred VanVleet.
Right. It had to be Fred. It has to be either Fred or Sengun, and he was young.
Right.
Obviously, he was good last year, but
he's not
a younger guy.
He's a younger guy, and he's not somebody you look at and say that guy is an offensive machine. Not right now. Right. So so Fred VanVleet was the best player, Jalen, and he led the team in scoring. Like what? Like y'all gotta understand that playing with Devin Almighty Booker, it makes you better, man.
Yeah,
damn.
For sure.
Me and you could get 10.
Yeah,
I swear to God, I'm getting 10 if I play with Book.
I swear.
46. Coach, sign me up, man.
Yeah.
I swear to God, Coach, sign me up, man.
Much.
I'm hitting 2-3 threes in the corner a game playing with Book.
For sure.
I'm not playing no D though, but I'm hitting some.
Right.
I'm hitting some threes.
Be on defense, right?
That's it. I'm the duck on defense, but I'm hitting the damn threes, dog, wide open.
Right. All right. There's two guys I want to bring up before I try to wrap this up. Because at times too, I'll be not just me, but some of the fan base, be a little harsh on those dudes, but Grayson and Royce.
Ooh.
And how they've been playing, and I was looking at where they at right now, 3-point wise, like they both like top 5 right now together. And I was telling people like that's another thing that we're looking at that can make us dangerous because they're gonna be coming off the bench when everybody come back.
Yeah,
and they're shooting the way they shooting. you're gonna be times where they get to be because obviously when Jalen comes back, I believe most of the time they'll stagger him and Book so that one of them is out there.
That's right,
but Royce or Grayson to be out there with either one of them, like as like offensive pieces too, in the way they're shooting, and like Book and Jalen's gonna be drawing it up. Like how you feeling about them? Because like I said, I know I've been harsh on them, and I think they both have been even better. Because I feel like their last few years, Royce and Grayson. I said this about a lot of the guys. A lot of guys look kind of worse because of the roster construction was terrible, where they're playing out of position. Like
that's right.
There was times where Grayson had no business guarding guys like Darren Fox and like John Moran and stuff. Like he ain't supposed to be guarding people like that.
Well, he was
guarding bigger dude like Royce too guarded like now it's different where they ain't got to do all that.
So here's the thing. We'll start with Grayson. So man, Grayson's been in a bad spot. Like he's been in a bad spot. So you just nailed it. So think about what you just said. You said there's nights you got D Darren Fox.
Yes.
But you know what? You know why he gained 30 pounds last year? Because he had to D stronger and bigger people because they didn't have the roster construction.
Yes.
So you're asking the dude, in the summertime, you telling the dude, yo, you might have to guard bigger people for us. So you got to muscle up. You got to put some weight on. Right. Oh, you know what? Right. At halftime, I changed that. I need you to D Fox now. Like, bro, I just put 30 pounds on it. What do you want me to do? Like, you know what I'm saying? So he was in a bad spot. But naturally this year, the roster construction is better and the idea and the emphasis is straight. Right. You're a guard. You can shoot your ass off, and we want you to utilize your ball handling a little bit. So lose that weight, come back in shape, and be Grayson.
Yeah.
And you're seeing it. You're seeing it. Here's the thing. I love what Grayson has been able to do. And to your point, I think that the thing that I'm happy about, Keith, and I'll throw Royce into this too, because Royce is shooting the lights out. And I love Royce when he doesn't think. Yes. I love Royce when he just catches it and lets it go. Yes. Right? Them two guys are going to be two of the most lethal shooters in the league coming off the bench when we get back to being healthy and a full deck of cards. But I will tell you this. There's a blessing in disguise in this, man. And the blessing is you're allowing these guys to find their game early with extended minutes and extended rhythm and extended groove. So now when you ask them to come off the bench and be that guy, they've already been doing it for 10, 15 games.
Against starters mostly.
That's right. So it's not going to be foreign, right? It's not going to be foreign. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not changing much. I'm saying, okay, we know Jalen's here. Y'all going to come off the bench. When y'all come in, y'all got the green light that y'all had when y'all were starters. Go.
Right.
Go for it.
Go to work.
Go to work. And so there's blessings that are coming out of this, my guy. People want these guys back healthy. But I think the Suns are being smart and saying we're not going to rush anybody back. We're going to make sure they're right, and we believe in Royce and Grayson, and they're paying dividends. When they come back, brother. You looking at it? I'm telling you, man. People are listen. I'm not telling. This ain't a championship team. This ain't a championship.
Yeah,
Here's what I'll tell you, Keith. Here's what I tell you, Keith. Me and you could pull up tonight to Dominic's.
Right.
We could pull up the Steak 44.
Right.
We pull up the Oceans 44.
Right.
Maple and Ash, right? We pull up to any one of them spots and get $100 filet mignon or wagyu or something, right? We can do that. We can do that. And you know what that is? That's boom or bust. That's boom or bust, right? Because when you pull up to a fancy place like that and you order that $100 steak, here's what happens. You know you're gonna spend $100 on that fucking steak, but you got no control over if it's gonna be cooked right. Or if it's gonna come out right, or if you're gonna enjoy it. You just know that you're gonna get stuck with that bill, and you're gonna have to deal with it, right?
Right.
Okay. And then there's sometimes where you like, you know what, man, we hitting the dollar menu, dog.
Yeah.
We hitting the dollar menu, dog.
Right,
I'm pulling up and I'm getting a $10 Big Mac meal, and the Big Mac is perfect, and the fries are crispy, and the soda, and I'm right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to tell people, man. We're not in the Dominics and the Steak 44s no more. We pulling up to the McDonald's window, and we scrapping and crawling, and we just hoping it's hot. That's it.
So
that's the Suns we live in right now. That's this team.
Yes, sir.
And I ate McDonald's a lot in my life, and I got through it. So let's go, baby. I'm not calling the team. I'm not calling the team McDonald's. I'm saying the fan base expectation needs to be. Stop pulling up the Dominics. Go to the McDonald's and enjoy the burger, man. And it might be good.
It might be good. I rock with that for sure.
Yeah. That's what's up, dog.
Yeah. Well, man, bro, I'm gonna let you go because I appreciate it. But,
I appreciate you, dog.
I know we all excited. I know you about to, go get on some other pods. I'm gonna lock in with those guys too. Some of those guys too, I need to lock in with Suns or Wides and all the worlds like that.
Yeah,
I'll
man.
lock in with some of those people too. So
yeah,
I know what
man.
time it is, and y'all know me and Flex. We'll do some work again, but
of course,
this was fire, bro. This is fun.
I love it, man.
Special things on the way.
I love it. Yes, sir.
Then for my folks that's watching, like I said, y'all want a link on Thursday? I think I'm gonna go to the game on Thursday. A lot of y'all have been asking me, so I'll pull up on when.
I might pull up Thursday. You going Thursday? I might pull up Thursday, dog.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm pull up Thursday. We play the Clippers, right?
Yeah.
Thursday. Yep, I'm playing because I'm off the next day, so I can go and ain't got to worry about it.
All right.
So y'all want to tap in with me? Let me know, man. I'll be there Thursday.
Yes, sir.
Gonna enjoy some Suns basketball, bro. But I'm gonna leave it there. Flex, my brother, my dog. Appreciate you pulling up,
brother.
Yes, sir.
Love you, dog.
All right, yes, sir. Love you too, man. We'll see y'all in the next episode, bro.